Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. A gorgeous Saturday afternoon with a snoring Tess after an exciting afternoon at the beach. Today we are looking at awkward family moments, royal family moments that we have witnessed in the past few days, not even a week. I have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot on the tarot table today. Just the good old Rider-Waite Tarot, nothing fancy. Didn't feel we needed anything fancy for this. The first awkward moment that I'm going to look at is the one involving Queen Camilla and the Princess of Wales, Catherine. And this was when they were all hanging around during the state visit, the American state visit, and the Queen was talking to Melania Trump, and Catherine joined them, and Melania kind of broke off the conversation and got quite animated with the Princess of Wales, and Camilla seemed to sort of zone out for a bit, and then suddenly she seemed to shoo Catherine away, and it's been interpreted as her pulling rank and saying, go away, you know, you're stealing my thunder here and getting in the way of me having my moment of glory. That's how it's been interpreted. I've watched it. It looks quite harmless to me. The carriages were coming and she seemed to be just alerting Catherine and saying, get out the way, otherwise you're going to get run down by a horse and carriage. You need to be over there with William. And I do have some sympathy for her. If her camera was on me all day, I would certainly not come across very well. There would be lots of hand flapping and inappropriate laughing and unfortunate episodes. It must be very, very hard to discipline yourself not to do that kind of thing. One of the reasons why I personally think Catherine got herself some health problems by just being over controlled in those kinds of very public moments. Anyway, that's me and my little thought on the matter. We're going to check in because I know people are interpreting this in the worst possible way, getting quite hot under the collar about it. So we're going to just check in. I want to know how Queen Camilla actually is. And again, another little personal anecdote. A friend of mine who was over at the Chelsea Flower Show, the South African exhibit, always wins awards. I can't help it really with all the flowers that we have here in this country. The royals visited the exhibition, and apparently the Queen wasn't that interested in the flowers, was more interested in the booze. And that raised some eyebrows. I thought that was rather funny. It's allegedly, we have to say, but I want to know how she is just in herself. I want to know how her relationship is with Catherine currently. What was the vibe in that shooing away moment? Was it hostile? Was it get out of my way, you rich you? Or was it just harmless? And what did Catherine make of it? We're going to ask that. What are her feelings about it? Was she offended? And then we're going to ask how their relationship is going to be going forward. So, little 6-card reading. And let's remind you, it is just tarot and it's for fun and entertainment. It's all speculation. It's all my opinion. I just read energy, one more shuffle. And of course, there is a disclaimer in the box below. And as I say, those anecdotes are allegedly, of course. So let's get to it. Let's see what's going on and see if we can find out if there is a problem in the House of Windsor. Well, there's so many, and of course there's so many egos and all jockeying for attention. See Prince Andrew on the steps of Westminster Cathedral. We'll be looking at that next. Let's see what's going on. Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Is there a problem? I got the 7 of Pentacles. It's the stock taking card, the harvest energy, return on investment kind of a thing. It's thoughtful energy. It's not violent. It's not aggressive. It's not conflicted. It's more. It's more. Was it worth it? And she might be having some of those kinds of thoughts. This, for me, is Queen Camilla's energy. It's not the Princess of Wales's energy. I'm trying to give them their proper titles. Some people might not like that. Sorry if you don't. But it's more like, has it been worth it? it's a pause. And of course, she's had health problems. The king has ongoing health problems. There's a lot going on. I think there's a lot going on, and I think there's a lot to think about and a lot to process. In terms of health, pentacles represent health, the body, the physical body, effort put in. Was it worth it? I'm getting that very strongly as the underlying energy of this reading. Was it all worth it? All the things that she went through, very difficult things. As I say, think what you like of her. She did go through some tough times, and yes, I know other people also went through tough times because of Camilla's relationship with Charles. Very difficult times, but there's thinking, there's pondering going on here. Just interesting energy as underlying energy. Heart of this little reading, what are we dealing with? Ooh, we're dealing with the 10 of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. That's trouble in the royal family right there, because that's them all. It's the parents and the grandparents and the kids and the security and the abundance and the generations and all of that stuff, and passing on, and it's all great. It's legacy and it's lineage and who's next in line. And it's in reverse. So it tells me that there is some animus about who's next in line, and I still want my bit of glory, which might be in that 7 of Pentacles underlying energy. Was it all worth it? Did I get enough out of the situation that I've invested so much in? Camilla's energy again, and then that situation, which is, it's being interpreted as resentment, that Catherine is kind of snapping at her heels and getting more attention than she should. That's the level of petty that we're dealing with, I personally think. So let's have a look and see how Queen Camilla actually is, just in herself. How's she doing? I got the 8 of Wands, and that's a positive energy. It's progress, it's movement, it's unblocking. So if there have been problems in her life, if there have been problems, health problems, if there have been relationship issues, things like that, they've unblocked, they've moved forward. It's also press, it's attention, it's communication, it's notice, it's PR, good and positive stuff. But it can also have an energy of fast movement, that there's maybe just she's having to move around too much, and given her age, and as I say, her alleged health issues, it might be difficult for her to keep the pace up. And she might need break times, and she obviously didn't go to the Duchess of Kent's funeral. A lot of speculation about the real reason why she had a terrible sinus infection and could not go. But I'm getting, sorry, I had to move the camera. It tilts over slowly as the readings go on because the mic is on the right hand side. Too much information, I'm sure. But I'm just getting she needs pause and break times, and this 7 of Pentacles is a pause energy before movement comes with the 8. So having to pace herself, let's put it like that. That's what's coming through there. But it's not giving me serious problems. It's a question of energy and pacing yourself so you don't overextend yourself and run out of energy. That's what's coming through for me. Her relationship with Catherine. Is there some issue there? 10 of Pentacles in reverse is already hinting at something. Yes. The Hierophant in reverse, there is. And it's a similar energy to the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, but it's coming through in a more serious form now, because it's the major arcana of the royal family, the Hierophant. That's the king, really. And there is a problem with the king. We know there's a problem with the king. He's not well. He's got ongoing incurable cancer, which he's having treatment for. The ongoing part of that sentence should relate to the treatment and not the cancer. Incurable cancer with ongoing treatment. Sorry. I'm self-editing as I go. But yeah, we've got a problem with the king. And the monarchy is under pressure, and there is a king in waiting who's obviously far more popular. And anytime they run opinion polls, they get, we want William and Catherine, we don't want those two that are in situ right now. Can we please get rid of them? They're very aware of it. And I think it hangs like a shadow over them and makes their relationship difficult. I do get difficulty there. I feel also that Camilla maybe feels that she's had to play by certain rules and restrictions and things like that. Maybe William and Catherine aren't playing by those same rules and restrictions. They aren't maybe showing up enough. We get this constant narrative that most people suspect comes from Montecito about lazy, Prince William not pulling his weight and Catherine and all the rest of it. It's in here. Just saying. My opinion, allegedly all of that stuff, Hierophant in reverse. So there is a problem. Her intentions when she was shooing Catherine away, go away, getting the carriage over there, what was going on? Was it a negative, or was it just a harmless thing that got distorted? It's harmless. Three of Wands. It's waiting. They were literally waiting. They were waiting for the carriages to come. They were making small talk. There's three of them there. Three is always a crowd, and clearly two were getting on very nicely, and as I say, Camilla seemed to zone out temporarily, then spotted the carriage coming, get out the way. I don't think it was malicious. I do think there are issues here, and I think they are quite understandable issues given her age, given her investment in her situation over a long period, given the current weakness of the monarchy, unpopularity of the king, of the royal couple themselves, all of that stuff obviously festers, I would say, but I don't think in this moment it was that direct and it was that malicious. That's my personal take on the situation, my energy reading. How did Catherine perceive it? Did Catherine think that this was a bit off and a bit rude? No. Page of Cups, no, she didn't feel at all offended. Page of Cups upright is a very loving card. It's very loyal. It's pleased to be talking to someone. Pages are communications. The communication, she would have interpreted it as, watch out, there's a carriage coming, look out for yourself, kind of a thing. You need to be standing over there with William now. And I kind of, old, she's getting old, she's probably sore, she's probably got sore feet and sore everything else and tired and grumpy. And as I say, not coming across her best, put it that way. Again, I try and read these royal readings as neutrally as possible, so plenty of you out there probably disagreeing with what I'm saying, but this is how the cards are reading. And that Page of Cups is very innocent and very harmless and very friendly, and took it probably in the right spirit. So their relationship going forward, again, I am seeing problems in the relationship, understandable problems. We got the Ace of Swords and it's in reverse. It's going to get trickier over time. And there are a lot of reasons possibly for that. Health reasons, maybe some form of abdication or something like that, where Camilla gets cut out. The crown that's held aloft in the sword, and we've got some sunlight on the card, late afternoon sunlight. The crown drops off. She loses her crown. She loses, this is Queen Camilla for me, losing her high status, which is what she knows is coming with that Hierophant in reverse. And mostly, I think with that Hierophant in reverse is the king's actual health, rather than Prince William and Catherine being, trampling on toes or standing on the backs of trains and stuff like that, and trying to get trains. I mean, the things that hang behind robes, those kinds of trains. Trying to get to the head of the queue, ahead of their time. She knows her time's running out. She knows the king is not well. She knows that they're unpopular. She's tired. She's pacing herself. And the end is coming. And I think it's coming quite quickly. That's my personal opinion. And then Catherine will be in and she will be out. It's not a friendly kind of an energy. I can't imagine that they would spend too much time in future, on the phone having a chat or a cuppa. That's not how that energy is reading for me. that's my personal opinion. That's the reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.